Welcome to Wine Library TV. I am your host, Gary Vayniac, and this, my friends, is the Thunder Show, aka the internet's most passionate wine program. And Mott, we brought it back to Laid Back Friday Couch and have broken new ground on multiple levels. The first time ever that we have two big ass glasses, and the first time ever we have a guest on the Laid Back Friday Couch.
Unbelievable.
And it's not like a shockingly pretty girl, which would have been perfect for the couch.
You couldn't get further from that.
But it is absolutely, positively my favorite guest of all time on the Thunder Show, because this man has been watching the show for a very long time.
Since episode 1.
Since episode 1.
Absolutely.
And has put together some of the best videos of all time in Wine Library history.
It's been a while, but yeah.
Won a contest, came to California with me.
Absolutely.
It's old school now. There's most of the Vayniacs watching
It was like
right now.
years ago.
It's like years ago.
Years ago, yeah.
Let's link up. Can we find that? Where is that?
It got pulled off of YouTube for like copyright infringements.
We took it? Like,
No, like somebody else called it in.
Because there was music. Don't stop.
Yeah.
Journey. Journey is who took it up. Yeah. So it's off of YouTube.
But I think you guys still have an episode with it. So you might be able to.
Mott, do you have any
You might be able to link
Mott,
that
link it up!
I'll link it if you can find it.
Try June 07.
Seriously, right?
Yeah, it was like June 07.
June 07.
It was one of the finalists.
Yeah,
right?
June 07. You
Yeah.
might actually be able to find it. We're like acting like technology's not around. We're like, no, it's impossible.
Can't search for it.
Tim F is in the house.
Yeah.
Many of you know who he is. If you're old school, he used to comment on every episode, but then he found the forums and started, a whole anti-Maniac crew, and now you guys don't like me anymore, and, that's the way
I
it is.
came up with the term Vayniac. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, there's going to be all sorts. So, this show's going to be laced with old school, pre-200 episode Wine Library TV stuff. So, for you historians of this game, you're going to enjoy this episode. Tim, thanks for being on the show, man.
Oh, thanks for
How's
having me.
your much better half doing?
She's doing very well.
Lizzie and I loved her.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun.
You were okay.
Yeah, well.
You were solid. Why don't you tell the Maniacs who you are, how you stumbled on episode 1, just a little something.
Well, I was just, a customer of you guys, and you guys send out one of your emails. I know you send out emails like every year, usually like once or twice a year, and I got one of those that
Or
said that
7
there's
times
going
a
to be
day.
like this new show, so I tuned in, and there's this like huge screen with this little face on it, and talking about, I think Veritas was the first one that you guys ever did.
Very
And
good.
just started
Verite.
Verite, and just started watching.
You were
from there.
instantly drawn in with the charisma and the heart and the soul.
Absolutely, yeah. You were
Shockingly
from
handsome.
the heart and from the hip and all that, and yeah, just started. And we actually used to do the comments. Like we'd talk back and forth in the comments
You remember those old days?
before we had the forum. Yeah.
Mom, let's link up the forum. Let's suck some. You want some new people in the forum? Because a lot of people say you guys are big and scary in there.
Well, some of the people are big and scary.
Like, who would you? Why don't we call out a couple people? Who do you think is big and scary? In
Big
the
and
forum?
scary?
Yeah, like who would you say?
Like Kitty Safe, I would say. He's big and scary.
Okay.
I
Who
would
else?
say-
Come on, don't laugh too much. It's a very serious show. Who else is scary to you?
Kahuna is very scary.
And very.
I mean, if you see that guy eat, it's very, very scary.
Who else?
Stuff is just
Who else
flying
scares you in there?
all over the place. Joe.
Come on.
Joe
Joe
G?
Joe G.
Well, how
With
does
the-
he scare you?
The knowledge.
He's very. He
He
impresses you
knows everything.
about the world, not just wine.
And wine.
And he wears really over the top clothing.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think it's fantastic.
And you,
I wish I could pull that stuff off.
he's just
But
he's too cool for school.
I can't.
And you're a serious wine guy. I mean, you really, unlike sometimes we have guests at certain levels. You're really into wine. You drink a lot of wine. You're very passionate.
I do.
I mean, that's what really, that's what gravitates me towards you. I think you're very into the vino.
Yeah, I love the vino, and I love the meeting up with the other wine lovers. That's the big thing. Big on like offlines and stuff like that.
Yeah, you really are. You're very social with
Yeah.
a lot of the original Vayniacs.
Met with people, California, Florida, all over the country.
And who's the best Vayniac
the
out there?
best Vayniac?
Yes.
Probably Chris Denisi.
You love him.
Yeah.
SS Chris.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because he single-handedly does all the ratings. I mean, without him,
Yeah.
you couldn't go up there and
we
go to-
have to discuss the spreadsheet. I mean,
Let's
you
talk
know,
about
I
that for a
mean-
minute.
I mean, that's really.
When I rebranded it to Gary's Scores, was that a big controversy?
That was I think he cried for like a week.
Oh,
He may be still crying about it.
Are you excited about that? You're here because you're meeting up with some Vayniacs.
Yeah, we're having
Tasting
dinner
wine,
tonight. Yeah.
here at the
About
store. We did it secret in the forums.
Right.
Which would be a good reason for a lot of people watching now to get involved.
Yep.
Would you like to see more Vayniacs involved?
Absolutely.
Was it a big controversy when the forum link came off the homepage?
Someone mentioned it, I think.
But that was minor leaks.
Yeah.
You guys have long given up on me as being a good guy anyway.
We love you.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. So you picked 2 wines.
Yeah.
You got here early. You emailed me. I was
Yep.
thrilled to have you on the show.
All right.
Are you pumped to be the first couch guest?
Yeah, this is like unbelievable.
Like over.
And
and
it's
you're a
so,
Giants
you
fan.
know, it's like so
you're a Giants
relaxed.
fan,
Yeah.
which is a real negative mod. I know you're a Giants fan. I don't even know how I have you on the show. Tell us. So you got
A
here
lot
early.
of my comments are about, the fact that you should have been a Giants fan and
What do you think would happen if I was a Giants fan?
you'd be a much happier person because you'd have seen 3
I'm
championships.
pretty ridiculously happy, Tim.
Yeah, but even imagine.
But then I'd probably be so about the Knicks. That's all this show would be about. It'd all be about Pat Ewing.
Yeah.
You like basketball?
I was a Knicks fan growing up. I don't watch the NBA that much anymore. But
Understood.
Yeah.
You picked 2 wines.
Yes, I did.
I let you go downstairs. You got here early. I was taping some stuff. I
Yeah.
said, go downstairs, pick 2 wines. What the heck did you do?
I'm kind of on a Syrah kick. And this is one I had the 04, I guess it's Eddie Farad or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that one. I thought it was a lot of
Is
times.
it predominantly Syrah? Because I didn't look up the blend.
I don't
'Cause
know.
It's probably predominantly Grenache.
It might be.
Okay. But you're into the Chateauneuf de Pops right now.
The Rhone varietals
Are exciting
I guess
you.
I should say. But this one, a lot of times the Chateauneufs don't drink that well young.
Right?
Like Beaucastel.
Yep.
I'd rather be drinking something from the 80s than something from the 2000s.
Right.
But this one, I thought, drank
Was really
pretty well. The 04 was, I liked quite a bit.
Okay, Matt, let's start with this. This is the 05 Eddie Farad, 93 points Josh Reynolds, $40 US, and 15% by alcohol content. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You've watched every episode, and you're like, what
Dude,
was that?
It's
There was no snippy snip.
No,
didn't swish,
you missed
no
that.
bucket.
You're talking.
What? Anyway,
It's laid back, dude.
it is laid back.
It's
You're
laid
right,
back,
Let's
you know?
say back. All right, let's give it a sniffy sniff. Do you like the big ass glass?
I love the big ass glass.
It's awesome, right?
This is the greatest.
All right, let me snip it up.
All right. You want to like wine geek it up?
Yeah, I want a wine geek. I mean, I build you up to be this
All
wine
right.
geek, and you come in here like you're this huge like root beer
Well,
drinker.
you
just
gave
pound
me
the bottle.
plenty.
Just like you're already done with the Schaefer. I mean, what's going on here? All right, what are you getting on the nose here? Do you get radishes?
No.
Okay, what do you get? That was the funniest thing ever.
Red fruit.
You don't get radishes? I'm serious.
Are you kidding me?
I'm being very, very, very serious with you. Do you think I kid on this show?
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, clearly there's strawberries. Like, great job, red fruit. Who cares? I mean, like the second flavor. I get this really intriguing radish flavor. It's also maybe because I'm on a massive radish kick.
Did you have like a salad for lunch?
Did you really think that I missed that eyes you gave the camera just now? Because I didn't. Because I own this space. You think I'm kidding here? No, really. Without
There's
joking.
no way
we're
you're
having
showing
fun.
this episode. There's no way.
What are you talking about? I really do get like a slight radish aspect on the nose.
I don't eat a lot of radishes, I must admit. I've had a few.
You don't have them in your salads? And do you eat them whole?
Definitely not.
I'm all about them.
You eat a lot of radishes.
And
So you're getting
and then
radish on
Lizzie
this.
says, "Did you wash those?" And I go, "Yeah," and I don't. And I get like
Just eat it with the dirt and
Yeah,
stuff?
it's so awesome.
That's nasty.
I get a nice little subtle radish flavor. I'm not kidding on the tone of the nose, but I do get a lot of red fruit. I agree. The strawberries are clearly coming through on this wine. There's a little hint of cranberry on the back end as well.
The nose isn't, I don't think, bringing that much thunder on
No,
this.
I agree with you. I mean, I wouldn't say it's aromatically challenged because we smell things, but it's not like the most exciting nose I've ever smelled.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, let's give it a whirl. Even though you've been long, I mean, you drank it like 30 years ago.
Yeah.
What do you think about this?
I think it drinks well now.
It does drink fairly well now.
I mean,
do you taste the radish flavor a little bit now? I'm not kidding.
No.
Okay.
I don't. I don't get radish at all.
Sour cherries?
Yeah,
Yeah, a
absolutely.
lot of sour cherries coming through in this
Yeah.
wine as well.
But I mean, this is like I could sit down and drink a bottle of this now.
Because of the creaminess on the back
And
end?
and it's not like the tannins aren't killing me
No.
or anything. There's a
The
nice
tannins are
amount
very
of
sweet.
There's a nice amount of acid.
And minerality as well. There's
Yeah.
a good level. Are you looking at the legs?
No, I'm
Color?
trying to, the color.
Now, how important is it for you on this show to look cool to the other hardcore Vayniacs in comparison to hanging out? It's by far the best.
I forgot that the camera's there already.
You're enjoying it that much?
Absolutely.
Thank you, my man. I'm glad you're here for that. What's going on in Chicago these days?
A lot of offlines.
Seriously, doing a lot of tastings?
Yeah, we do.
Who are you hanging with? Is large format around?
Not so much lately.
I like that dude.
Keith.
Keith?
Keith he brings the thunder. We had a tasting, and Touche. Tooch.
Yep.
I met him. He flew out to Chicago for a tasting a couple weeks ago.
What's the best wine you've had in the last 6 months?
6 months.
Or a year?
I had I forget what vintage it was, but there was no, you know what, I had a bottle of 76 Jaboulet Côte Rôtie, and it was unbelievable.
Blew your face off?
Yeah.
Because it was earthy and old
Like,
and stinky?
one of the guys out there, Jordan, he went into some guy's cellar and just said, give me like 6 of those or something like that. And the guy sold them. He was selling off his cellar. Something from he had no idea. And it was just unbelievable. The nose on that thing was just incredible.
Do you get a bubblegum-esque thing on the back end?
That's not good.
Well, why would that not be good? It's like Big League Chew Bazooka Joe kind of stuff going on.
Yeah, for a Chateau Neuf de Pop, though?
I mean, I get it.
This one doesn't impress me I think I like the 04 more than this one.
Do you feel the heat on this?
No. I don't get any heat at all.
Okay.
At all.
What are you getting on the back end? Because I get a subtle hit. I do get a little heat. I feel it. Like
Yeah, this is fruity.
Is it too fruity for you?
No.
Okay.
No.
For your palate.
Like there's some.
Like for me, it's a hair too.
There's
You've
some
been watching a long time.
Santa Rita Hills kind of Syrah where
Right.
it is just
Like candy.
it's way too much. And
You've been
but
watching
this-
a long time. Where do you find your palate falls in line? Like you'll like fruit a little bit more than I will, or heat is less sensitive. How do you kind of see it?
I'm moving more toward like the Rhone and Burgundy. I would say.
The natural progression of a palate.
Yeah, it's like
unbelievable, isn't
it is.
It's ridiculous, right?
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
It is funny.
Because there's wines that I probably would have liked 2 or 3 years ago
That are too candy
I hate
over.
now. I can't even drink them.
And so when you've watched me through the years, like kind of like talk not negatively, but have you been noticing? I know you don't watch anymore. Have you been noticing? Have you been noticing that I've been gravitating towards food a little bit more lately? I'm going towards the new world a little bit more.
No.
Yeah, that's
You
the
think
cycle for me, for my own little palate,
Yeah.
my own little one.
You think so?
Yeah, a little bit.
I still think you like the fruit, the V8 juice, and all
I like
that.
vegetables.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. To me, I think Josh Reynolds is out of his mind. 93 points in this wine.
Yeah.
This is like an 88 plus, 89 point wine. How about for you?
Yeah, it's a.
You can go 90 on it?
I probably wouldn't.
Okay. What
No,
would you
but
go?
like 88, 89.
So we're in the
something
same
like
range
that.
with
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah, I think I like the 04 better.
I
It's
agree.
too bad I've got a couple bottles of this at home.
Are you devastated right now?
No.
You know the phone's here in case Lizzie calls.
I know.
It's exciting
Hey,
times for me.
congratulations.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
You're going to be a great dad.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm excited about it. This is going to be one big wine. Do you remember how much fun we had at Schaefer?
Okay.
You and I went.
So
Is that why you picked this?
I think we barrel sampled this 05 Relentless.
Is that why you picked this?
We're in the cave.
I mean, we had a great time.
We're in the cave with Elias Fernandez, and he's like giving us a tour of the barrels and everything, and so he just like there's like a bottle with like a handwritten label on one of the barrels, and he just hands it to you and says, "Take that and go taste it." So I think this was the.
I think you're right.
And out of all the Schaefer's stuff, I like the Relentless the best, even out of the the Hillside Select. And
do you remember when we were talking about Saved by the Bell at Camus?
Yes.
That was awesome.
Yes, and you quizzed me on all of the Saved by the Bell character names.
First and last names.
Yeah.
You did a good
Samuel
job.
Powers. And,
Yes.
Yeah.
Lisa Turtle.
Yeah, of course. Zach
Kelly
Morris.
Kapowski.
Yeah.
AC Slater.
AC Slater. What's the AC
I'm
Slater?
trying to think right now.
you were expecting me to ask that.
I didn't know what AC. Wow, do you smell this? 75%.
Oh, that's awesome.
Excuse me,
It sounded like
78%
this,
Syrah,
There's Petite Syrah.
22% Petite Syrah, 62 US dollars, and 93 points Robert Parker.
And this is named after
Great color.
Elias Fernandez, who is Mr. Relentless.
Absolutely. Which is really nice, right? They've really made.
Oh, yeah.
They're like family. It's really
Absolutely.
quite nice. And old man Schaefer came in and hung out with us.
Yeah, so this is where we're sitting at the big table, and John Schaefer's there, and I go to spit wine out into the bucket,
Yes.
and it goes all down the front of my shirt.
It was pretty awesome. We had a great time that day.
And you're like coming over, are you okay? Are you okay?
Was I a good host that weekend?
You were great.
Like,
yeah,
how
we had a
great?
lot of fun.
Was I amazing?
100 points.
100 points.
100
hot.
points.
All right, let's give this a whirl. I mean, this is do you smell the charcoal in the nose of this? That's what I really like on this, like that smoke. Like
Yeah, that's
right?
nice. This is a wonder. I love the Relentless usually.
So like purple jam meets charcoal. There's like a smokiness to this wine, a little venison action. Maybe we ripped a little bit of deer heart out. I mean, there's a little venison kind of action, and very much purple grape flavoring on the nose, like purple fruit. Let's give it a whirl.
I almost did it again down the front.
Where's your palate at these days with a wine like this? Because this is big and ballsy.
It is, but I think it's balanced. It's
I
really
agree.
well balanced.
I agree.
Yeah.
It doesn't taste fake.
No.
It's not like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't feel, man, this is really complex.
Yeah, I like this a lot.
It's really rich. It feels like it feels like a paint, like somebody dipped purple paint, and just stuck it in their mouth.
Okay.
No, but you know
All
what?
right.
But do you know what I mean? Don't you feel like your whole palate?
I've never
has-
done that before.
Why would you not?
I don't know.
Do
I
that.
don't know.
No, but honestly, doesn't it? I mean, to me, what's really fascinating about this wine is it takes over my entire mouth.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
I mean, I'm
it's still like.
Tim,
yeah,
I feel it up in here, like it's underneath my lips.
Yeah, it is. It's still going. I mean, the finish is still going right now. Definitely.
What do you have to add to this wine? Anything else?
Yeah, just drink up. This probably lasts for a while. I would imagine, with the Petite Syrah in it.
Do you taste like black tea on the back end? Are you
Yeah, a
I'm
little of
drinking
that
more
black
wine
tea
lately.
kinda
Michelle. Are you
tannin.
noticing this? What's going on with me? I'm getting a little lushy. I'm like drinking a lot lately.
Oh, you're not spitting?
Thanks for watching, Tim.
You're.
No, I've been sneaking in.
I think you're getting nervous. Yeah.
Is that what it is?
I think-
I've been sneaking in sips. Am I getting nervous?
Don't be scared.
I'm not scared of anything. Except the Giants. Hate them. I like this wine a lot. Black tea. Beautiful, like sour blueberry flavors on the back end. A lot of complexity. Great richness. Huge mouthfeel. Great length. And this is a 91, 92 point wine for my palate. How about you?
Yeah, 92 at least.
You think 93?
Yeah.
You go with
Well,
Parker?
I think in 5 or 6 years.
Even better.
Yeah, because the tannins on the end, they're still there. I think those will soften a lot. This will
12 to 15 years in the cellar, no doubt. Great with steak, you know.
yeah.
This is the kind of wine, I mean, forget Cabernets and Bordeaux. Steak, relentless.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 91 plus. I like it quite a bit. The Eddie Ferrand I thought was disappointing. I
Yeah.
had more hope for it.
I agree.
How do we get you back to watching the show every day?
I've been watching it lately.
You've been back, right? I've been noticing.
You some comments?
I've been noticing.
Yeah,
I'm getting excited about it. Ma, you excited about it?
Damn excited.
Ma gets pumped.
Very excited.
Question of the day. You know the drill.
How's it gonna end?
Oh God, Jesus, that was so devastating. Like I felt bad just now. Wow, it felt very like lost. Like you with a little bit of me. We are changing the wine world, and we want to thank all the Vayniacs that have been with us. I mean, since episode 1, I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me.
Thanks for having me.
Here you are, 3.5 years later, hanging out here. That means a lot to me. I appreciate it. Find this wine. It kicks serious butt.